Keep fighting, and now that you are leading us towards a future where our voices are not just heard, they are the ones leading in this country. Adelante, mujeres de LULAC. The present and the future is yours to claim. Thank you very much.
We will vote! 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 We will vote!
It is now my privilege and honor to introduce a young lady who has been leading the charge and actually has been targeted by our Attorney General. I was with her in Houston a couple of days ago, and she's here with us today. No other than our heroine, Cecilia Castellano.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this wonderful and exciting event. Y que vivan las mujeres. Being here today, surrounded by so many strong, determined women, reminds me of my roots growing up on San Antonio's west side. It takes me back to watching my grandmother, who ran her little restaurant at the corner of Brazos and Laredo. Yes, Dora's Family Cafe. She didn't just survive, she succeeded. When faced with obstacles, she didn't back down. She found a way through them. She innovated, she overcame, and she built something from nothing because she believed in herself and refused to accept the limits that society tried to place on her. That's when I learned one of the most important lessons in life. There's always a way forward. There's always a way to solve problems, and there's always a way to succeed, even when others say you cannot and you must not. Would you agree? No. From her and other members that are here standing with me today in my family who had lived their lives in service to others, I learned that when you give of yourself and do for others, you grow stronger. The blessings come in the form of smiles and words of thanks, in the simple, quiet knowledge that what you are doing is right. And that's why I am here today, not just to run for office, but to serve my community, to serve those whose voices aren't being heard, whose needs are being ignored, and whose struggles are being forgotten. But let me tell you a story. 18 and a half years ago, I dared to dream something that many said was impossible. I decided that I wanted to become a general contractor, a field that traditionally has been dominated by men. I didn't just want to break into the industry. I wanted to own my own company. So I did. And I'm proud to say that my business is still standing today. And even though since becoming a candidate, my small, minority, woman-owned construction company is under attack. Our business has suffered many setbacks at the hands of outside forces that do not want me to continue. And they are trying to break me. They are trying to break my family. But my family and our team workers and I will not stop, and we will keep fighting.
We won't stop. We won't stop. We won't stop. We won't stop.
We won't stop. All of us as women every day are competing and moving forward. That's the power of believing in yourself and not letting anyone tell you what you can or cannot do. Now, as I step into this next chapter, as I run for office, people like Ken Paxton, who represent the old ways of thinking, want to see me fail, want to see you fail. They want all of us to stay in our kitchens, to remain silent, to stop asking questions, and to stop dreaming. But who do we think we are? We are women. We are Latinas, and we are powerful. And we are more than capable of dreaming big dreams, of setting goals and achieving these goals. This 2024, we have the right to dream. We have the right to succeed. And we have the right to lead. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to let anyone or anything destroy what I've built or take away what we've worked so hard to achieve. The truth is, we've all been told at one time or another to be quiet, to be obedient, to be thankful for what we have and not to ask for more. Well, I am thankful, but I also know that gratitude is about more than being content. It's about giving back. It's about using what you have to help others, and that's why I am running for public office. Not for me, but for those who can't raise their voices, for those who aren't being seen, for those who have been forgotten by those in power. But mis hermanas, mis hermanos, I can't do this alone. I know that we, women, don't like to ask for help. We're used to doing it all by ourselves, whether it's raising families, running businesses, or holding our communities. We just don't ask. But I also know that there is strength in humility. There is strength in saying, I need your help. I need your help. It's not weakness. It's an invitation to walk this journey together, to join forces in the fight for something bigger than any of us. This fight is about empowering Latinas, about creating a future where our children and our families just don't survive, but they thrive. Where they don't just dream, but they take action. Where they just don't watch others lead, but they become leaders themselves. This is the Texas I want for my family. This is the Texas that we want for our community. And I know it's the Texas you want too. When I was first asked to run for office, I asked myself, why me? I prayed about it. I thought about it. I spoke and prayed with my husband and our pastors. And after all that reflection, I realized that the voice inside me wasn't just my own. It was something bigger. It was the voice of every woman who has ever faced the question, why you? Is it your turn? Who do you think you are to dream? It was the voice of every woman who has ever been told she's not enough. It was the voice of every Latina who has ever been underestimated. And I knew that I couldn't ignore that call. I knew that I had to step outside of myself, beyond my own fears, and do what is hard, because it's not just about me. It's about all of us. It's about all the women in House District 80, from South San Antonio all the way to Laredo, Texas. It's about the women in those small towns and communities who look to us for leadership, who see our example as, yes, I can do it too. Imagine the power of that. Imagine the power of our sisters in South Texas seeing us stand up, speak out, and lead. Imagine them saying, I will do it, and so will my daughters. That is what this fight is about. It's about inspiring the next generation to believe in themselves, to take action, and to lead. So today, I ask you, will you join me? Will you help me? Will you walk with me in this fight for our future? Because together we can build a Texas where never again will this fear in our homes come. Never again will we be intimidated for speaking up or getting others to vote and for participating in democracy. Today, I take off my robe and I tell Ken Paxton, come and visit me when I am clothed and awake and ready to fight you. Together we are stronger. Please reach out to me and help us at CeciliaForTexas.com. There is a place at our table, and for every woman who believes in us. Never again will Ken Paxton or any else stand in our way and tell us that we do not belong. Together we will build a future where a woman raises her hand and says, I will serve. She is not questioned to this fight. Let's march together toward victory on November 5th. Together we will make history. Together we are stronger. Let's march to the polls on November 5th and let's cast our vote. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you for that powerful speech. Next, we're going to have one of our celebrities here, Miss Henrietta. Miss Hot Henrietta. She's going to tell us, she's going to give us a little speech here. Thank you.
¡Viva Henrietta! ¡Viva!
Hola a todos, mi gente. I have to say that this has been the most inspirational day of my life. Right here, con mi gente, my Latina women right here, Latina strong, all my Latinos. I've worked in radio for over 20 to 30 years. I've seen discrimination. I've seen discrimination against women. And I have dedicated my life to serving the community and educating the people that are below me. Because I believe change is possible. True, lasting change. It requires more than just a hope. It requires action. Progressive principles are not just ideals. They are a blueprint for a better, more inclusive world. We must challenge ourselves to grow. We must educate our kids. We must educate our gente, our Latinos, to get out there and vote, to exercise their vote, to do research on their candidates, to educate. We must challenge ourselves to meet people where they are and love them for who they are, for what they stand for. Whether you are LGBTQ, whether you are minority, whether you are Chicana, whether you are Venezuelan, let us be the generation that opens the doors, breaks barriers, and shatters every ceiling that stands in the way of our progress. We have to start now because our kids depend on us. I stand before you, look at everyone here that is of elderly, in their wheelchairs, here standing before you, who have fought for our rights years and years and years. Next year, I want to see our gente. I want to see our young people. I want to see them protest and get out here and vote for what is right. I want to take a moment to honor our Latinas and women of all backgrounds here today, including Cecilia Castellano, for being such a brave woman, and
¡Viva Cecilia!
and Lydia Martinez, and all the others who have been assaulted by Ken Paxton and his rhetoric. We have the power to make a difference. We must continue to fight for change, and the fight is far from over. We need to stand together as a nation here in the United States of America. We were born here, we were raised here. You like our tacos, you like our margaritas, you like our tamales. We do it all. We are in the kitchen, we are raising our kids, we are out there promoting our businesses. We are America. 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 The time for action is now, and the power to create change is in our hands. Unidos, we are here, and we will be recognized. Thank you. Wow. What motivation we have here. So we have another speaker right now, one of our younger adults here, Ms. Claudia Sanchez. Come on, Claudia.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Claudia Sanchez. I'm the immediate past deputy for young adults. And I just want to come and thank you, everyone that's here today, for being here. I know it's a Sunday, but we have a very important issue before us. We've seen this happen again over and over. Every election cycle, our communities are attacked, our working class communities are attacked to prevent them from going out to vote. And they're scared. They're scared because they know that the numbers are there. Across the state of Texas, across the nation, the numbers are there. And we're able to win, but that's why they're there. That's why they're attacking our communities, our seniors, working class, our immigrants. That's why they're doing that, because every year, according to the Hispanic Pew Center, this election cycle, there's 36.2 million that are eligible to vote for this 2024 election, compared to 32.3 million in the last election. So that's an increase of 50% growth. And so they know the numbers are there. Every year there's a 1.4 million Hispanics in the U.S. that are getting eligible to vote. That's whether they're turning 18 or they're becoming citizens. And so that's why they're scared. And so we're here to let them know that we're not going to be intimidated, that our youth are going to turn out to vote. We're mobilizing our communities, and we're going to get our college students, everyone who's 18 and up, to go out and vote this coming election. And here in Texas, year after year, we've seen the governor, Ken Paxton, right? They've gone out and said that there's people that are undocumented voting. That's not true, because every year when they spent millions of dollars saying that the people are voting, doing the research, and they've come out with one person that voted when they were not supposed to. In the meantime, they spent millions of dollars doing this research, and that money could have gone to education, could have gone to other services, and that's not okay. That's our tax dollars that are not being used correctly. And so we're asking them to not do this, to think about our communities first. And we know that in Texas alone, if we can get the cities, mid-sized cities, not the metropolis areas, to go out and vote, such as Victoria, Temple, Odessa, Pecos, Abilene, Amarillo, like the numbers are there for Texas. We need to get those people out to vote, get them registered. It's not enough to get them registered, but get them out to vote, to the polls, early voting, election day. We need to be there to show that we are present and that we're not intimidated and that we're going to be fighting for our rights as we always have. Thank you.
Ms. Lupe Torres, we're about to finish this up, and she's going to give the closing remarks. Thank you, Lupe.
Thank you, Alyssa. I bring greetings and a strong message from the National Women's Commission, the LULAC National Women's Commission. The commission, we have representation from all over the United States, and I am proud to be here standing before you to let you know that all the commission all over the United States stand united with the Latinas in Texas. As we know, right now at Market Square, we have been registering voters in droves. They are now coming to us wanting to strengthen their power to vote in the state of Texas. And from this very spot, we will march to Market Square. We will walk with our heads held high, with pride in our hearts and purpose in our steps, showing everyone that we can and we will rise. We will mobilize, we will organize, and we will register every eligible voter we can find. This is our time. This is our place, and we are the ones they've been waiting for. So I ask you, no, I challenge you. Let's make our voices heard. Let's show this country what Latinas can do when we come together. Let's raise our voices, our spirits, and our hope, knowing that with every step that we take, we are walking towards a better, just future. Adelante, let's get going. Together, we will bring the change we seek, not just for ourselves, but for generations to come. Power, a power that can motivate, inspire, and uplift our community. And I'm going to close a verse from 2 Timothy in the Bible. We have not been given a spirit of fear, but of love and power and of a sound mind. We are sending a clear message. We are not victims. We are victorious, victorious in our righteous cause for freedom, for liberty, and for the values of America that are guaranteed to every single one of us under our Constitution. No matter how much they try to silence us, we will not be silenced. No matter how they try to divide us, we will remain united. As your elected Vice President for Women, it is not just my duty, but my privilege to stand with you in this fight. Empowerment is not something given to us. It is something that we have to take. It is an action we do for ourselves, for our families, and for our future generations. And let me tell you, we will take that action today. My sisters, I am incredibly honored and proud to stand with you today. This is more than just a gathering. This is a movement of empowerment for millions of Latinas across our nation who are ready to claim their power through voting. We are the voices of our families, the protectors of our children, and the caretakers of our communities. And today, we are also the defenders of our rights, our dignity, and our future. We stand here not just in defiance of the injustice done to us, but in transformation of those actions. From the cruelty and fear sown by one elected official and the agents sent into our homes, we have planted the seeds of change. What was meant to break us has only made us stronger, more determined, and more united. Here today, we turn that action and that pain into a public act of determination and action. Thank you, and please vote.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. We're going to march to the vote.
As the state director, I support these women. We're going to do a get out the vote strategy across this state. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for supporting Cecilia. And if you want to help, Cecilia.com. She needs contribution. If you want that fight, Cecilia Vote Texas. It's very important that we contribute to these women that step up to the plate and run for office. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate everything. Viva Texas LULAC.
I love it. Hate does not make America great.
We have a painting today of the Statue of Liberty and all the immigrants, because we are a country of immigrants, and I wanted y'all to see that beautiful painting that represents all our different cultures in America.
Let's get over here. Let's get over here. We're gonna march.
Thank you.
You can stay and you can march. Walk with us.
The artist.
So we're gonna go around the corner. Okay, let's stand right here. Everybody who's gonna walk.
Get the vote out.